Welcome back to SlydeBytes. If you're not familiar with the channel, this is a typically budget guitar and gear review channel. Everything on the channel is my own equipment, gifts from family and friends, that sort of thing. Like, I've either bought it, that sort of thing, or but nothing is provided to me by any companies or anything like that, especially as of this time. So, even though I say this is typically a budget channel, I have three times in this channel's history so far across the $500 price range I have. One time was when I bought my beloved Fender Stratocaster, which is still one of my top viewed videos on this channel, and that's still my baby. And then I bought my Blackstar tube amp, which is what you're hearing. We'll just show you real quick right here, my wonderful Blackstar HT Club 40 Mark II EL34 driven amplifier. Amazing amp. I got that also over $500. It was like $540. And now I've crossed that line again because I saw this and I couldn't resist it. Because Fender was recently running a look how gorgeous this thing is. Alright, so Fender was recently running a 10% off deal through Sweetwater.com, which I am a frequent flyer with. And I love Fender products. I've never made a secret about that. I really do. They don't pay me. They're not giving me anything when I say that. I just find that is what I vibe with the best. I find the tone, the look, the feel, just, you know, it's right there. It matches me. So when it came time to so when I saw that deal go down on Sweetwater, I saw this beautiful candy apple red Charvel. Look how beautiful this guitar is. I don't even think the camera's going to do it justice. So this is the Charvel SoCal ProMod. This is the Style 1. SoCal indicating that it looks more like a traditional Strat with the pickguard and everything. There's the Sandemus, which is this shape but no pickguard. And so basically that difference is, you know, whether the pickups are going to be mounted on the pickguard or in the body, which this being mounted in the pickups, or mounted in the pickguard. So anyway, right now, and so for the beginning, we were running through the Ghost Rain by Caline, the DigiTech Bad Monkey, and the Azor compressor. I switched to that. We do have the Kmise's noise gate running. And we were running on the bridge and then onto the neck, and then I coil split it for some of those cleaner tones. We are in double drop B. I just recently set this guitar up and did double drop B using Ernie Ball Burley Slinkies, which is kind of my preference on Strats. They don't seem to like the Mammoth Slinkies as well, and I find that this is a happy medium for them. So that's what we're running. And in general, this guitar is so spec'd out. I mean, we'll just go ahead and dig into the specs here. You got two Seymour Duncan distortion pickups. You got the you've got the TB6 in the front, and then you've got the distortion neck bucker. You do have three-way toggle switch, and you have coil split on all positions. One tone knob, 22 frets. You do have the truss rod, spoke wheel truss rod up here, which is very nice. You do have Charvel locking tuners, which is very nice. Ebony fretboard, rolled fingerboard edges, jumbo frets, 25.5-inch scale length, compound 12 to 16-inch radius, oiled, super fast neck. This is one of the slickest necks, like literally. I sometimes I overshoot. Now I'm so used to some, a little bit of resistance, even on my Strat, which is a satin finished neck. Hands on them the other day, both at the same time, just to see what it felt like. And I could feel a little bit of drag on the Strat versus this. This is so fast. I do find myself every now and then overshooting, which is it's just a learning process. No, it does not have the little radius done here for the access. I mean, honestly, I've never had a problem with that. It doesn't bother me one bit. It doesn't make or break a deal for me for a guitar. If it does for you, though, I'm sorry. I just don't have any problem getting up there on the frets with the block there. Anyway, this is a fixed Charvel bridge. And honestly, this thing is just a dream to play. It is so fast, so slick. I have already done the setup completely on this guitar. It came set up for, standard tuning, which does not work for me. I don't play anything that bright and happy. I play much deeper tunings. Even when I'm not playing like metal and I'm doing slide guitar, I'm still playing in darker tunings. Again, maple neck and all her body, I should say that, and ebony fretboard. Which is all, basically, this is made in the same, probably in the same, I don't know if it's the same line, but it's probably the same factory that my Fender Strat was made in, because, or other than not having a jack here, it's pretty much the same as a Strat, other than just, it's really spec'd out for shredding, which is awesome. Charvel was the last piece of the Fender, equation I really was, dying to have. I just still need a Gretsch and a Guild someday, but this was, Fender, Jackson, Charvel are, the things that I'm just in love with. And this is probably tied with my Fender for favorite guitars, because this thing is so nice. Now I got this, so this usually retails at $899, but for the specs you're getting your money's worth, in my opinion. It is just satisfies every single thing I would ever ask for in a guitar. I will say it is a very high quality, very nice guitar. I did notice that when they shipped it to me, the truss rod is a little bit, the spoke wheel is a little bit rusty in there. So that kind of is something I do want to point out. It is a little rusty. It was kind of tight to get it moving, which is not the best thing. I don't know if it just sat in storage for a little bit, but I'm going to drop some oil in there and work on it a little bit myself. After I did the setup, it had been about 2 days. I let it, sit in the house, and I played it. I did drop D. I did play it in the double drop D tuning, but I didn't change anything, no setup work or anything for about 2 days. So I wanted to give it time to set up in the house and adjust, and then I went ahead and did a full setup. When I came back, there's actually the dreaded Fender neck pocket split, which I don't know if I can show it to you. Yeah, you can kind of see it there. Just a little bit of a something there. A little frustrating, not a deal breaker. I went through last night, I think I found 14 of my guitars in my personal collection, including both my Jacksons, both my Ibanez's. Not my Fender Strat, but almost all my Squires pretty much had the split, except for my Telecaster. That's what it was. So yeah, that's a finished crack. It's not a big deal. It's going to happen to a lot of these bolt-on neck guitars. But I do want to point out this happened within 2 days of ownership. So yeah. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into tones. So we're going to shut everything off. Even the noise gate. Let's turn it all off and volume up. And yeah, we'll just play some clean real quick, and then we'll do each position clean, and then coil split it for a few bars, and we'll do the same thing for distortion. How's that sound? Sound good to you? All right, here's the bridge position, and we're not split. Split. All right, middle position, clean, not split. go ahead and split it. Alright, neck humbucker full. A lot of power in that neck humbucker. I know a lot of people don't like splits and humbuckers. I love it. I have my LTD TE200. It has the coil splits, and I love it. I know there's a lot of criticism where people say it doesn't sound just like Strat single coils, but I don't compare it that way. I see it as you're still getting a single coil style tone. But anyway, you're basically getting that included with your humbuckers. I would almost rather have that with all my guitars, just because I don't play just metal. I do play bluesy and jazzy stuff and fun stuff and a lot of ambient stuff and slide guitar. Anyway, let's go ahead and do some crunchy stuff. Let's go ahead and just go to the high gain channel. Now we won't use any pedals again. We're just going to use just all this. I'm going to try to move a little quicker just because, yeah, don't want this to go on for too long. All right, here we go. Bridge position. And we are full humbucker. Alright, let's go middle position humbucker. Split. Bad Monkey here for a second. There's times where I am just shocked by how long the sustain will hold a note. Let's see if I can do it on a lead or a harmonic here. So all in all, let's go back to Clean Channel. This thing is just a great guitar. Let's go ahead and just do a little bit of the high gain with the DigiTech Bad Monkey as a boost here. Chug. Let's do the compressor. It's just a mean guitar. I don't even know what else to say. It is, you know, the licensed Fender headstock, which my favorite headstock design ever is the Strat headstock. Just everything about this thing is. Sorry, Woody. Decided to crawl out and take over my leg here. Anyway, hey buddy. It sucks that the little split happened there. It's not uncommon, and I'm not going to really hold it too much against the guitar. It did happen after my own setup. Maybe I did something wrong. So, honestly, at $800, which is what I paid for it because of that Fender 10% off thing that there was going on through Sweetwater, I think this is one of the best guitars I've ever had. Honestly, it is right up there with the Strat. If I had to choose between which of my babies, my Charvel, SoCal, or my Fender Stratocaster, oh my goodness, just look at the detail on that thing. It's just so gorgeous. Like, oh man. Anyway, if I had to choose, I don't know which guitar I would choose, because this thing, the Seymour Duncan's, is just so amazing. And honestly, the Fender is a really great guitar too. This is just a more vicious Strat, really, in a lot of ways. But I love Charvel. I love Charvel's history. I love Jackson's history. I love Fender's history. It's part of the reason why I am such big fans of those brands. This thing sounds amazing. The neck and the bridge humbuckers are hot, but they still clean up really well, despite the name distortion. Actually, I find them very pretty. And I actually like ceramics for clean tones a lot. These are ceramic humbuckers. I don't have anything else to really say. I love this guitar. The ebony fretboard is just sublime feeling to play. I don't make a ton of contact with my fretboard when I play typically, but yeah, and the jumbo frets make everything very easy. Everything is, squeals come naturally with this guitar, and everything on it is just, it feels high quality, it plays high quality, it sounds high quality, and other than, the neck pocket thing and the truss rod being a bit rusty and kind of hard to move, I'm not too concerned about that. I guess it was sitting in storage for a bit. That's not something it's not a deal breaker for me, especially since I did get it, almost $100 off. So anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching SlydeBytes. I feel like I have to kind of rate it a little differently. I feel like it had like maybe 9.5 out of 10. Because the things that are wrong with it are very minute, minor little things, and otherwise everything about this is like a dream. It is expensive, so you do kind of expect high quality, but there's not a fret out of place. The leveling is good. I give it 9.5 out of 10. It's a little different than my 5-star rating. I just feel like I gotta rate it a little differently on this one for some reason. I feel like that feels more accurate. Yeah. So anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching SlydeBytes. I'm sorry I rambled a lot in this one. I'm just really excited. But I do want to just say I appreciate all of you, and I do appreciate all my returning viewers. There's several of you who have become frequent flyers on this channel, and it makes me so happy to see you guys back here and interact with you. And there's been so many people from different countries too, and that's always just so cool. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate all of you. If you like the way I play, you think I sound cool, or you think it sounds at least decent to your ear, not making you go deaf, and you like the background music or something, you can check me out over on Instagram and on TikTok, as long as TikTok is still alive. And you can check me out on those, and SlydeBytes on Instagram, SlydeBytes Guitar on TikTok, and you can listen to my original music and see what Gundam model kits I'm building that week. Otherwise, I think that's all I've got for you. I will be back again in another week with more content, more things to talk about. Thank you guys so much. Again, I do appreciate all of you. Keep shredding, partners. I will see you soon with more guitar content.